link to it at democracynow.org. I want to thank you both for being with us. Sharif Abdel-Quddus, Democracy Now! Correspondent and an activist, imprisoned herself for more than 3 years of Alaa Abdel Fattah. His book is just out. You have not yet been defeated. I'm Amy Good.
Not in defeat. So this side and picks up a Wi-Fi budding up. They're turning white. That spring is here. And I'm really, your connection is unstable. Please wait while we reconnecting. Anyway, so I just want to reiterate about how, as long as you're alive, you can change things, you know? You don't have to settle for the same old same. You don't have to put yourself in the hole of tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. Shakespeare's Hamlet. You don't have to be that guy. You know, I'm old. You know, I've died so many times. My body is kind of beat up. It always hurts. It's always in pain. It's always, but I'm alive. And I'm ready to do anything. Anyone want to get a hold of me? TheDudeAwake42@gmail. Let's go do something. I have no money, but let's go do something. That's never stopped me before. So let's go do something. Tomorrow I'm gonna go get my other errands to do. So that, you know, but I just went off and did because it needed to be done. You know, art things, culture things, anti-war things, anti-misogynist things, anti-racist things, crippling our environment things. You know, better things, being my best. But I'm still a moron. I do stupid things. But I do my best. And if I do something stupid, or if I'm a moron, I may catch it a day or two later, but I go, okay, I went to that. Or I mean, I've been out in the woods now to Deep Green for at least 18 years. And in those 18 years, I was doing a whole bunch of other stuff. I had 10 of those years, I was Mr. Hedonist, working with a desperate lawyer, and gained 240 pounds and died in a plate of spaghetti. But even that, I don't like, oh, I wish I didn't do that. No, I enjoyed every piece of To Die For chocolate cake, you know, but I'm not doing it again. I did it already. Don't need to keep doing it. You know, I died, you know, I said, yo, stop doing it. I didn't. Yo, stop doing it. I didn't. Bang, I died in a plate of spaghetti, right? Then when I came up, they wanted to cut my legs off and crack my chest, and no. I'll get out of this. And I did. You know, lost 240. I'm down to 203. You know, my health is, I'm at homeostasis. So I wake up, you know, my pain isn't like anyone else's pain. You know, other people have way greater pain than I do. But my pain is enough to remind me that other people are in pain, right? You know, my pain is enough to enable me to put myself in the other's shoes to see what's going on. And that's what life's about, to be able to do that. You're able to do that. You are a person who can live, who can be there, right? And that's what this is about. That's what you're here to do, you know? And so that's what I'm here to do, is to be your griot, to tell you stories, to be your sensei, help you learn how to be your better self, and to have fun. Come on. Some of you guys need to come and grab me this summer. Let's go to the Rainbow Gathering. You know, if you're in the United States and you're on the East Coast, come and get me. You know, drive me over to the Rainbow Gathering. Talking about that. Let's see if our friend G picks up. And you know, people always go off, but you don't. I don't take it that serious. You know, it can be scary sometimes, but I try to be my best. You know, and try to be there for people. And when you do that, that can make them upset and mad, and lose their stuff with you, Come on, Garrett, answer the phone. It's lunchtime and your time, so answer the phone. Come on. The only time I don't answer the phone is if I'm driving. Right? That's the bottom line for me. If I'm driving, Yeah. Hi. He's not going to answer. So anyway, yeah. Okay. So. I'm going to get on the road. I just wanted to say that to you because I was listening to them. They were talking about the Arab Spring and how Egypt, right? You don't hear anything about Egypt. Egypt is like in a military dictatorship, and the only thing they're spending money on is they're building mass. They built over 1,000 jails that house over 1 million people. And they're building even bigger jails out in the Sinai, that house tens of thousands of people. They're on line to incarcerate as many people as we do, right? And we incarcerate more. The United States has more people incarcerated than any other place. And, this thing going on, our present government and all the other administrations, all the way back to Christopher Columbus, basically, the Americans, our greatest talent is to screw things up. Really. I mean, can you just imagine where America would be if when the Europeans came over here, they were in solidarity with the indigenous people? When they came here, and majority of the people who came here, they had to come across a big hard trip, like going to the moon up to Hudson. And they were a nation of 1 million plus, and they had farms along the Hudson because there was really sweet water and fish. And Hudson he thought he was in a garden Eden because he saw all of the plants, fruits, and vegetables, and he looked like to him it was just growing in the forest. Not in Russia. They wrote it in England, in London, the center, right there in the city of London, right? So that's what we're seeing right now. And last 3 years I've been talking about the big splat. We is into big splat, and so I want to get on the road and, come and get me. Let's go. I don't, I have all of like $400 a month, but I'm going to go on the road, whether, I'm not just going to stay in the deep green and watch the rich people destroy it. They've only been there now 2 years. They bought it all up, not my little chunk, and I'm ready to sell. And then I'm taking the road and going and finding people who want to hear the word and live the word and they speak the word themselves. And that's the way it's supposed to be, not some rock star. I never, went on to be a rock star. So no one has, no one's on there. And it's your connection is unstable. Please wait while we try to reconnect. We're reconnected. So come on. Anybody there? So I'd love it if you threw something to PayPal, right? I'd love it if AI told Mr. Elon Musk, if you come and get me, you think you're famous now? Ooh, baby, I'll spin you up like a top, right? I will make you look like a human being. You too, Jeffy. Just think if Elon and $6 billion and put it into profits, that just jacked him off. Just think if you took it, make America that gleaming city on the hill there, and it can be all in your name, right? I'll just be your your ombudsman, your special envoy. We could go rebuild, you know, the Mideast. We could have a real Arab Spring. Bring peace to Israel and the Arab folk and the Christians. Right? We could do it. I know we could do it. Right? We could have Jerusalem be the city that should be the city, the shining city on the hill. And it did, in that period between the first, Antifada / European Antifada. What did they call it? When the Europeans came and took all the wealth, or tried to anyway, had war forever. And that's what we're still having, war forever. We don't need to do it anymore. Anyway, go to some kilos that have been with Joseph P. Farrell and Catherine Austin Fitts. That'll wake you up. We are more on the edge of a nuclear war than we were in the Cuban Missile Crisis, because at least Kennedy was listening, and so was Nikita Khrushchev, right? And we have a brain dead president and vice president. And what I think is going to happen, they're going to usher Joe off before something big is going to happen before the 4th of July. And I would say, we already did it. We say what's going to happen is basically Kamala is going to be put into another position, and she will be taken off the stage. And Barack Obama will come back as vice president. And then Georgia will be gone before the 4th, and Barack will be president again. And then he can really step up and show what a great guy he is, right? And his wife will be vice president. Right? And then amazingness will happen, and they will have she will become a man, he will become a woman, and then the aliens will land. And it should be interesting. But come on, let's get on the road. It's spring. This is still cold spring. Hasn't gotten to hot springs yet. So we have at least a month or two. And, if by May some crew comes and gets me, we can truly have an interesting time. Let's see if our buddy Anthony picks up the phone. That was a while back. Boop a doop boop boo. Okay, you're right about that. Okay, make sure my phone has internet connection. It's true. Mm-hmm. Okay, seems to be connected now. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Come on, Anthony. Answer the phone, Anthony. Okay. Well, I just wanted to step in and say a little something. That was it. And there's nobody here. It's been 18 minutes. So 18 minutes and 18 seconds, I will say arrivederci, and I'll talk to you in about 40 minutes. Next time I'm going by Wi-Fi, I'll do it again. Okay. Love you guys. Stay well. Be good. Think about what I'm saying. Come on. Let's have some fun. Remember, get a hold of me, thedudeawake42@gmail. I want to throw anything to PayPal. I could really use it. I'm down to pennies. I have to have my car fixed tomorrow, and my eyes are going. That's why I'm wearing this. My eyes are going. So anyway, but I'm still at it. I'm not giving in, not giving up. So say we all. Anyway, okay? Okay.